of stories with no purpose to them at all. It is to show you the lens I've always seen my brother through, which is one of the highest quality. It's also about the reasons they fell in love, which is the origin of why we're all here tonight. Christopher and I had a unique dynamic than most sibling duos, like Sydney and Carter. You could mention me. Even being the youngest sister, he treated me with respect and kindness. We spent so much time together, but I specifically remember the memories that encompass who he naturally continues to be today. His love for others showed me the memory. Oh wait, I'm gonna go off script and say this is fully scripted. His love for others showed when he never failed to stop on his way to recess and hug me in the hallways of elementary school when I called out his name. There was also the time he misinterpreted a shower curtain rod falling off the wall as someone breaking into the house while my parents were on a date night. He then grabbed a bread knife and told me to stay back so he could investigate. In the meantime, he gave me his coveted little slugger piggyback to protect myself. My dad did come home to discover the shower rod during the date night. But the little slugger refers me on to my next point, sports. His love for the game and drive was apparent in every play we ran on our little tight scoop in the basement, our scooter races, our home run derbies we had at Grant's house, until the scary dog on the other side of the fence got the ball. The dynamic duo continued as we were both on our varsity teams at the same high school, Eastview. He was a natural leader and led by example, which is probably where I got that talent too. His ability to be there for others doesn't waver, and being in his presence naturally brings others joy, which is probably why I followed him around everywhere. Although I don't think that being in his presence at every cold and rainy baseball game brought me joy until he was up to bat. But the most telling picture I have in my head of him being there for me is the times he played Pretty Pretty Princess with me willingly and put on the clip-on earrings and tiara. He's been a great role model for me all my life, even down to driving the speed limit in a PlayStation car racing game. I was, and still am, so proud to say that Christopher, not Chris, everyone, it's Christopher, is my brother because he makes a positive impression on everyone he meets, and he paves a path for me that I don't ever want to stray from. One of the prayers I had for a while is that he would find someone, which I mentioned, saw him through the lens that I do. And Sydney, I'm so glad that you also see him as the most genuine guy, dog dad, and best friend that would do anything for the one he loves. Christopher, you have picked the greatest big sister for me, even though you gave me a trial run with the princess accessories. Here's to you too, a life full of adventure,